Cooking soul.
Morning. We will start the stream soon. I just have bookkeeping first. Morning, morning. just saw that there's some stuff still open to do. How was climbing? Alright. Now we have that done. Just need to get the word out that we are starting the stream quickly. And then we are ready to go. What a wild day yesterday. So much stuff happening in the world. Jesus Christ. Jesus, where is my stream? Here. Where's the link to the stream? View your channel. There it is. Alright. Just gotta paste that into Instagram. And then we can go. I hope you all have a great start to the week and day. Great start of the week is a little bit late. It's Thursday already, but you get the idea. Alright. Take a photo. Boom. Got in here. So today we are again working on the 3D artwork from the last stream, and I tried to get the mock-up for the last room of the 3 scenes done. And oh, I can hear myself. That's not good. There. We tried to get that done, and later that day I will have to deliver some art prints and some artworks to a local art market where we'll sell my stuff. But for that we still have some time. Hey Kevin! Thanks for the nice words. Let's get that done. Bonjour. Why is the chat not updating? Oh, that's the old chat. Whoops. That we don't want. How can I... Jesus. Okay, that chat is gone. Now we do open that chat. So you can see what you're writing there. YouTube chat. Safari. someday I will sit down and try to set up everything in a perfect way. Someday. All right. All right. Let's get it done. I got my references ready, a glass of water. And of course, I just got a mail that I will receive a package in a few minutes, but that will be fine. We can still start, and then I just quickly run to the door and figure that out. There's my refs. Are they here? Yes, they are here. So, where is it? There's Blender. Let's get it done. Where did we leave off last stream? Ah, true. We did some progress on the first room of the animation and did some mock-ups here. Not sure about that corner here on the wall. I don't want to have the room too symmetric, so I wanted to have something in here. Did some mock-ups for some stuff on the ground, some tables that we have to model. We learned that somehow glass material doesn't let light through in a way that I thought it does, which I'm 100% sure I did manage to do in the last animation I worked on, but apparently it doesn't work. But yeah, let's see. That scene we put in as a collection instance, so we can turn it around more easily without effing up some of the geometry. The transition should be fixed. Yeah. All right. Perfect. That said, I think we can start figuring out the last scene. So my idea was for the last scene that we will have some outdoor action. And I was thinking if we first, let's put something down here. Put the 3D cursor here. Make that big, flat. I was thinking if we combine like an old scene that I worked on and kind of put it in here. And specifically, let's put it in here as an image as a reference. Where do we have it? It was this one, I think. This scene. I don't need it as an animation. That should be fine. Material. Oh, that doesn't show up. Okay, never mind. It's loading. The Wheel of Death. Oh, there we go. Can we make an emission material out of it? And of course. All right, so we have that scene as an animation of mine, old one. And I was thinking maybe we can make it something like the camera starts in this coffee place or whatever that is, and then goes through the entry door to the outdoors, which is kind of like an upside down flipped cityscape, kind of like Spider-Verse vibes. And then there's a guy standing at the river that is in the scene then later and looks into the distance. Something like that. Some absurd kind of scenery. I think that would be fun. So that's it. What we need is a base broom. Shouldn't be too big, shouldn't be too small. Let's make a new collection. I call that Coffee Room Mockup, because we don't start modeling all the small gribble gravel right away. That's too much work. Get that one. A mirror modifier. Use the world origin that we have That is perfectly centered, so we don't have to model everything twice, which is quite important. What is that? Ah. I also need to make sure that I will block that one, because that one has an emission material, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So I have to later on figure something out that I put like some light blocker. Otherwise, I think... Oh, no, it doesn't. Does it? I have to see that later on when I play with the lights. Alright. We also should get a little guy in here for scale reference. Move that one to the mock-up scene. Boom chakalaka. Oops, that was not my idea. And we already see I also have to start sorting through here. There's so much stuff going on. Can I, for example, quickly get rid of that? No, of course I F that up. Jesus. Let's see what happens if I put that into the main scene. What's going on here? If I put that into the main scene, does it completely go bonkers? Apparently it doesn't. What's this? Ah, books. So in theory, if I turn on the main scene now, it should be fine. But I don't want the camera to be here. Camera. Nice. That one I can also hide so that we can fully focus on that room for the modeling part. And we already see that the walls are way too far away, way too thick, way too high also. Put that down a little bit, the ceiling. Delete the mirror modifier. Oops. So be aware, this is like merely a little mock-up, so we get like a feeling for the scene. You can probably reuse parts of it later for the final room, but for now, this should be fine. That sounds like the post-delivery man is in front of my door. Let's see. Might have to run to the door quickly soon. For the floor, I would love to have just some straight, simple floor like that. Something like wooden planks, I guess. Give them a little bevel, but before I do that, I have to apply the transform so the bevel works fine. Something like this. Oh, and my doorbell rang. Give me a minute. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry. I'm kind of like the small post office here. Alright. What did I miss? Did I miss something? Hello. Oh, Jesus. So we have that. Audio is too low? Okay, give me a minute. Hello. Better? 1, 2, 1, 2. Test. Why is the music not working? Oh. Ah, now it's working. Weird. Is it better now? Bassy. Okay, interesting. I mean, the bass I can't control, I guess, but... Hello? Is it the wrong audio tool, maybe? No, should be the right one. Maybe it's also the song. Or do you mean like the music is too low? It's better now? Perfect. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what it is. Like, for some time now, my OBS is like acting up really weird. I was reinstalling it. And it's kind of weird. Like, it shows me the peaks in the audio, but it doesn't really translate to what it really sounds like. So it's really weird. So it's always like in the same area of loudness, but it's completely different when I move like the controller. But it looks always like it's the same loudness. And if you then check the stream, like your ears are falling off. So, I hope it's better now and balanced. Because it would be really annoying for you guys if you just hear like the music like bumping in the background and don't hear me. That would be bad. Alright, back to business. Where was I? Ah, here, yeah, floor mockup. Let's make sure it's not perfect. That'll do. We give that another one of those. Then do we duplicate that? I think so, we do. And then we move it around, just slightly different. Like this. Move that around. Slightly different. Again. Like this. But yeah, thanks for the feedback. Like, it's always hard for me to judge because I can't listen to my own stream, right? So it's like, is it good? Is it not good? I don't know. Boop, beep. Now we do the old double array trick. Array. A little bit more, maybe 6.5. Yep, that looks good to me. Same here. 3.065. The same goes here. Array 3.065. Ah, that works. Perfect. So we do like this. Boop, boop, boop. That's the wrong one. Boop, 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 boop. beep boop 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 boop. And beep boop 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 boop. Okay, something. Oh, this is the wall. Oh my god. I was like, wait, why is there a floor in here? But then it's the wall. In theory, if I do that and say set the origin to 3D cursor, it should. Oh, it works. It's not perfect, but it works. Nice. Next a little bit lower. Oh, maybe I do it like this, so I don't destroy the whole bevel. Like this. Up. Move it down again. And then we can again set origin to geometry, so that we are not confused later on. That looks about right. So, snap cursor to world origin. There it is. Ba, 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 ba. We need a little door. How big do we make that? That looks about right. Maybe a little bit higher. Where's the camera? Camera, there it is. Okay. Maybe a little bit lower. That can also go down. Do this. Boolean. Not bevel, Boolean. They changed that in a really weird way, this menu here. And it bamboozles me all the time. What the hell? Ah, there we go. That can be hidden. I mean, I bumped up the voice input now for the stream, but I think you might hear my mouse clicking. I hope it's not too annoying. I hope it's cool. Alright. Maybe... Oh, there it is. Wait a minute. I should always label my stuff. Where is it? Cube 721. 721. But cube dot 721. Why is it isn't it? Ah! Don't do this to me. You go to the coffee room mockup. Jesus Christ. Alright. We need a window. A big one. A really, really big one. Have a commission from a client of mine. And he's cool with me streaming it. And it's just like an animation. I'm doing it for a job, yes. But the client is fine with me sharing it, so... Especially in that early stage. There's barely anything happening, so... Yeah, I'm really stoked about that gig. It's a fun one. Haven't done a bigger animation in a while, so I'm always happy about that. I wonder if you should make the room a little bit smaller. Like this. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, maybe a little bigger again. Oh, I mean, how do you find clients? This year, no, I don't. Jokes aside. In general, various ways. The more different ways you try to find clients, the better it is. So, but usually it's a mixture of going to conferences about concept art, video games, which is my main field I work in, and just connect with the companies or other creatives. Build that network of like-minded people. And the other way I usually do it is just I cold mail companies. I'm just like reaching out, introduce myself with my portfolio and what my skill set are, and if they have any opportunities in the future, for example, where they think I might be a nice fit, then it would be great to work together. That's what I basically tell them. But in general, it's more like you build a network over the years, and then you try to basically keep all of them in your network updated from time to time with new work that you do. And yeah, that's it. But yeah, there is so many ways. Yeah, networking for sure. I would say networking is the most important part. Just like knowing people, or like especially also I think not only companies but other creatives, and then talk to them from time to time, because sometimes you just like give yourself work back and forth. If, for example, your friend can't work on something, then he might ask you and so on. But yeah, it was cool that you checked in, and have a nice work day. Bye. Perfecto. Look at that. Nice. Quickly have to answer someone a message. Alright, I'm back. Mentally. Procreate will for sure come into the picture. For now, what I'm doing is just I just built the base scene, and the Procreate part will be then later just texturing everything. And I also, I mean, for this artwork, it's important that there will be artworks within artworks. So I will have picture frames in them. And what I like to do for them is to do a lot of like studies in Procreate that are more simplified, but also make some poster designs and whatever, just to like fill up the whole scene. So there will be a lot of Procreate. But also, utilized in various different ways. So this is gonna be fun. Really looking forward to this. But it's usually, I know that some people mix it up. Some people start with some parts in 3D and then they UV paint a little bit. But for me, for my mind, it works most of the time better if I just get it through with the whole modeling, so that I have my scene and then I bang all the painting out, because that usually goes faster for me. The 3D part is usually the part that takes the longest for me. That's fine. I mean, there hasn't been too much progress since the last stream. Just because I had to do some other client stuff and I had to prepare a little art market where I will be. But usually in between streams I try to get some more progress done. But yeah, in general for me it's helpful to have the chat or the stream open on the side, so I can basically push myself to commit to that, to work on this piece. My cats are fighting in the background. Oh. What kind of window can we do? Let's make a really simple one. Nothing too crazy. I also still have to get cranking with my next video for YouTube. The next 3D tutorial. I finished the script yesterday and some research, so this is gonna be a fun one. Let's do some insert here. That doesn't look right. If you got any questions about the stuff that I'm doing here, let me know. Where is it? Edge, bridge edge loops. Oh, perfection. Ah, then welcome to my channel. I mean, this scene that I'm doing here is most likely or pretty much the same workflow. I have some new things that I'm trying out with that one that I didn't do in the YouTube video, but it's exactly the same workflow. Only way slower, and as you can see, something is not... Oh, that's why. Set origin to geometry. What's going on? Set origin to geometry. There it is. Why is that moving so weird? I don't get it. I move it here, and then it's fine. Okay, now it works. Weird. You see, I'm a professional. Professional. A little bevel. Cookie zone. Give me a second, my cats are fighting. I still think it's funny that most of my uploads, or like the majority of my uploads about art on my channel are 3D related, even though I'm mainly doing 2D art. So the pressure is on to not like completely look like an idiot while doing all the 3D stuff. But that's why I'm doing it also, because without trying I can't get better, so how does our friend Jake always say? The first step being sorta good at something is sucking, or something like that. Wasn't it like this? Or what was it called? First step at being sorta good at something. What did he say? Sucking at something is the first step towards being sorta good at something. Philosophy. Thank you. What I mean by sucking at something is there's so many times there are things where I'm like, oh man, that could have been way easier if you would just have sat down and learned it the proper way. You know what I mean? It's like everything I do is so clumsy. It works, but it's clumsy and it takes a lot of time. But yeah. This is how it works. Looks good to me. There I can put in some glass for later on. It looks good. Yeah, definitely. This is what I, with my workflow, is also something that I try to strive for, is make everything more imperfect. Because like, especially with 3D, and it annoys me a lot, and it's always a struggle, is it tends to be too perfect. Even if you're like a total beginner, most of the stuff just looks too clean. And I really don't like that. I mean, of course, there is a specific niche for that, especially if you work in VFX and whatever. Then you need it for sure, but like art-wise, and I don't know. It needs to be a little bit more rough on the edges. Like blending the 2D and the 3D is a really big goal. And there's a lot of people out there. Also, they make like great YouTube tutorials, some artists that show how you can make stuff more clumsy, and I really like that. What was this guy's name? Was it Cody McIntyre or something? No, that's a skateboarder, I think. Let me quickly see. Cody 3D painting tutorial. Was it him? Oh my god, yeah. Cody Gindy. Making 3D animation look painterly. Absolutely great tutorial. I will share it here in the chat. This is something that I'm for ages now wanted to get into. What he does in the video is basically how he plays with normal maps to make stuff look super painterly. Did this work? Oh no, I have to log in. Ah, here it is. That is. If you haven't seen that video yet, absolutely great. What he basically does, he has like, I think, more Is it simplified geometry? Yeah, the geometry is not too hardcore, but he uses the normal maps of the 3D object as a kind of mapping for brush strokes. I'm not 100% sure how to describe it in a technical way, but it basically leads to the geometry looking like brush strokes. Instead of what I do basically have the geometry and then paint just a UV map. Then it just looks like there's painting on a geometry, but he changes the whole geometry with that, which is really great. I think I will try to do that in a small scale for a future video to incorporate that into my workflow. But for like the big scenes like I'm doing right now, I feel it might be a tad too much. You really like the cubey blocky work in Blender? Yes, that's the best. What I always like to do if I have, for example, where is it? Main scene. It's here. I made some books. And the best thing, my most favorite tool, if you use array modifier and stuff, it's always so perfectly. And what I like to do is apply the array modifier. Take all that stuff. Let's get rid of that. So we have the books here. And then I go to, if you didn't know that yet, but maybe you know it already, transform, randomize transform. It's the best tool. You can basically randomize the rotation, the scale. And it's all in here. And if you don't like it, you just go to the seed. Beam, bam, boom. Absolutely love that tool. It's perfect. So that helps with getting rid, for example, of the more classical, perfect way Blender works, or 3D in general. Yeah, you can have fun with imperfections. I think it's, I mean, it also it depends on the case again, but in my experience, perfection usually makes it way harder to find jobs. If we now look at concept art, for example. In the past, I've seen so many times that people applied with portfolios that were these perfect artworks, like perfectly rendered. All the character designs are super clean. Everything was clean, which is okay in some cases. So if you want to be like a splash illustrator for Riot Games, where you do like these nice loading screens, that's one thing. But the thing that all the recruiters always told me, and also what I saw them tell others, is we want to see the sketches. We want to see the dirty stuff. We want to see how you work, which is usually not perfect. No one has this perfect working style. It takes too much time. And what they want to see is like you being fast, and it can be imperfect, and you just suggest shapes and forms because it needs to be fast, and fast is not perfect usually. And in the end also, you get hired for the stuff in your portfolio. So if you want to get hired for stuff that can be imperfect, then only put imperfect stuff in your portfolio. To a certain degree, of course. I mean, if you only post sketches, it would be hard to get gigs maybe, but how would Bob Ross say? Little happy accidents here and there in illustrations and artworks go a long way. It works. Okay, where were we? Oh man, come on. I streamed, my first two streams were Procreate illustrations. It's just now that I have to finish that for, artwork here. So right now it's mainly 3D. But I will for sure make some Procreate streams, 100%. So stay tuned for that. Procreate shorts, you mean like time lapses or something? I have some, I can post them for sure. But I'm still, with the shorts, I'm still in the struggle that I'm like not sure if I just want to raw dog like artworks. I want to like have some message behind the stuff that I post. I not always do that, but I feel like just like putting time lapses out there without explaining everything is kind of like flooding the shorts with stuff that is just hanging around there. Tips and tricks? Ah, okay, yeah, true. That I can try to do. My biggest issue right now is that I did the same mistake as always. I did not pre-produce videos, which leads to a long period of time of me not posting anything. I need to have a stash of finished videos and stuff so that I can get through phases like right now. Like this month I finally have some client work again, but of course if I have client work I don't have time to make videos. So I need to basically make myself a little stash to keep you guys entertained. Let's make a cute door. That does the job. Zip, zip, zip. Alright, how does the door look like? It has a really big... Oh, jeez. Like this. Maybe put it here, it's better. Then we put this here. Does that work? That looks great. Also, I'm still thinking about how I should approach the whole thing that at the moment, I'm kind of mixing my art videos with my climbing videos on my channel. I know that some people don't mind, but I think most people are here on my channel because of my art stuff, not because of my climbing stuff. So yeah, I have to see how I do that in the future. Bridge edge loops. Maybe I should make like a secondary channel or something. Just for the climbing. Might be smarter, I guess. So where do we have the door? Looks like that. Give that another loop cut. That looks good to me. 1, 2, 3. One more loop cut. Yep, that looks good. inset. Wait, why? Ah, here. Jesus. Jesus. Give it another bevel. Ooh, that I like. That slide inset. That we can also change. Extrude. That can go in. That can also get a bevel. Interesting. Maybe I change that also a little bit. Oh, that does not work. Wait a minute. Yeah. Is there enough geometry in between? Yes, there is. Oh. Brain, please stop. Please start working. I wanted to have that inset. And then I do this. No. Also, did you guys notice I was like, we are just doing mock-ups, and of course I started modeling the whole fucking door now. Jesus. That did work great. Absolutely great. Alright. That looks absolutely awful. Okay. Oh man, let's just keep it at this. Done. Yeah, whatever. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Oh man. It looks also awful. I'm not happy with how the door looks. Maybe it's really just simple. Yeah, whatever. That's it. Sometimes. Snap. Where's the snap function? Snap selection to active. Boom. Gonna move that guy somewhere else. Ooh. I'm not sure. $90. Ah, that's good enough. I like that. That's okay. Looks a little bit rustical. Give it a little bit more chunk. Yep, that's fine. Join these two. Join this with the door. That looks fine to me. Maybe should I give it another glass material already? No, let's do that later on. Set origin to 3D cursor. And if I'm not mistaken, that fits in here now. That fits. Whee! We have a moving door. Happy days, happy days. The door is doing door things. Ah, sweet. Okay, that's good to know. We should not apply the transform for the rotation because I need to fix something later on that. Otherwise we will have a lot of fun trying to match the angle. Ooh, but maybe do it also easier and give it like a more flat number. That does the trick. All right. Safe. Hello there. And welcome to the stream. I'm still not sure. I think I should do it. Open Blender and model me a table that I can put into the scene. I want to have that a little bit higher. I know it's a small coffee table scene, coffee room scene that I'm doing here, but it looks way too low for my taste. So we move that up by a notch. That should do it. So the window frame ends here, that goes up here. Looks good to me. Now, of course, we have to fix all that shenanigans. And we have to fix that shenanigans. Boop. Done. Select linked. That looks fine to me. Maybe we do that also a little bit higher. So wait, at which height is the coffee table? I'm standing, pelvis. So it's a little bit underneath the dong. Yeah, that's a good position. It's so funny. I think I have at this point modeled over 100 different kinds of tables, and I'm always like have to stand up and check with my body with my desk what the reasonable height of a table is. I mean, it's even normed. Like I think like the height of like a standard coffee table is like 70 centimeters or something. I think it should be 70. Let me quickly measure that. Oh. What is it? 50. Yeah. 74, 75. So between 70 to 80 centimeters is a standard coffee table. And I should know that by now. But I never... And it's even like, I even model in scale here. So the guy's like 1 meter 86. So I should be like... I should know it. Should be fairly easy to do. But I always like, oh, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we need to be higher. Absolutely unhinged. Oh, I just got a mail that my packaging material for my prints finally got sent out. Just like 2 weeks too late. Because today I have to deliver some prints and stuff to an offline shop, and I had a hard time like scraping together the packaging material for it. I had some leftovers here, but it's still not the number that I promised the local art market to give to them. So I'm short on like 40 prints that I have to deliver. And I'm not sure how they will handle that or how they will be fine with that. It's super annoying. Alright, this can all go to the coffee room mockup. Perfect. Beep boop. Make a little doorstep, turn it 90 degrees, put a little bit up. Jesus, what's going on here? That looks fine. All right. This. That needs to be more outdoor, otherwise it doesn't make sense with the door. Maybe move the door a little bit like this. Of course it makes sense, I just have to move the door up. Oh my god. Brain not braining. There we go. Save the scene. And put some some really basic tables in here. So this guy is this size. Let's make it more elongated. This. Roughly table height. Thinner. Apply all transforms. Let's make it some funky ones. I really want to have some rounded edges. This, not this, this. Not too much geometry. We don't want to overdo it with that scene. Give that a nice insert. Put that insert down. Give that insert again like this. That's a little bit too much. Yes. Short answer, yes. I wanted to have them monthly, but as you can see, I didn't keep my promise. There will be. There was the idea to have them monthly, just to keep me occupied, because it was just a rough time with no client gigs. But funnily enough, once I posted that, I got a client gig, a big one, which I don't have anymore, but so I got a little bit occupied with working. But in my next vlog, I will talk about that a little bit. So in the last stream here, I already talked about my plans for the videos. And from November, I try to get out like one more video, 3D tutorial, another one. And then in December, I try to basically get to the grips with all the stuff that I didn't manage to edit. So there is a shit ton of footage that I have laying around that just needs to be put together and narrated over. And there will be some fun ones. So oh, that's great to hear. It's like they're a lot of work for me, and I always know vlogs is something that too many people like to watch on my channel, probably, because now, I mean, if I see my statistic right now, I guess most people just want to see the tutorials, which is fine. But yeah, there will be more than one. I have footage probably for another 3 or so. So just have to sort it through. There is so much footage. And I also have some topics I want to talk about. Challenges as an artist. Either it be giving yourself challenges that you can... wait, give me a second, my brain. Either challenges that you can give yourself, for example, like to make a portfolio, but also challenges of being a freelancer. So the whole topic of the next one will be challenges as an artist. In either way. Has AI hurt me getting hired? I mean, I don't know, because of course you don't get it told we didn't hire you because of AI, even though I had one case where that happened. But in my case, I would say no. What it did do though is usually as a freelancer for me it worked like that. I had like during the year I had like 2 to 3 big gigs, like really well paid gigs that also took a lot of effort. For example, like concept art pipeline where you work multiple months on one project. And in between those gigs there was this phase usually where you didn't have any work, which you then could fill up with small commissions, like either be like someone commissions you to draw their character or book covers, like small stuff that you can fairly easy work through. And that stuff, not for me, but I think for most people that I know, that broke away for them. Like this commission-based thing, is basically most people do that nowadays with AI. For example, I mean, like, just think about people used to hire artists on, I don't know, Fiverr or whatever. Fiverr is another whole story that is complicated, but to draw their D&D characters for their campaigns. I know a lot of people that nowadays just make their characters with Midjourney or whatever. And I guess for them, quality just doesn't matter so much. But that for sure is like, it's these small gigs where you could just like, oh, I need some money this month, and these are gone for sure. I don't think that you will see big companies not hiring you because of AI, because now what I saw in this year, most of the contracts that I've seen have a paragraph and a clause about not using AI, that you're not allowed to use it in your work, which doesn't necessarily imply that companies don't try to train their own AI models with your work, which even though then they have to tell you they can't just do that. Yeah, sure. Sharing is caring. I need some reference font table. I think we will for sure see AI impact the art scene and art market a little bit more in the next few months, 100% sure. But I don't think that everything will be done by AI. That seems unlikely in my opinion. But it for sure changed the way the industry works in some sort of way. I think I haven't seen that yet. Midjourney, Rodin, Mixamo, Blender. Rodin, isn't Rodin that image to 3D thing? Ah, yeah. I think I've seen it briefly once when it was kind of fresh out, but since I'm not a character 3D character artist, I didn't really look into it, and I I don't think it, how does it work for landscapes or prop design? Does it also work? I mean, Mixamo is mainly for characters, right? Who would have thought that? Bonjour, Brian. Yes, Nick, companies will always need people. I mean, for now. We can't foresee the future, what will change with AI, but for now you will still need people to kind of fix the mess that AI does. What am I doing here? Give me a second. I have to fix my brain because I'm trying to model a table and I can't come up with something useful. Pinterest. Let's see. Table design, 70s. Let's get some reference. Table. Maybe I'm just thinking too complicated here right now. Let's make just a simple ass table. Ah, hola, ¿qué tal? No, I'm German. I'm a German potato. Comment ça va tu? But one last thing about the AI topic to kind of wrap it up. For now, a lot of companies are scared of the complications with the whole, is it copyright infringement if I use Midjourney that is trained on data that shouldn't be in there? So they dabbled around a little bit, a lot of companies in the beginning, but they quickly had to learn, okay, wait a minute, this might be complicated when it comes to copyright. And when there's one thing that big companies are afraid of is copyright issues with other companies. So for example, if you have Blizzard using Midjourney and they suddenly have stuff in their Midjourney prompts from Dark Souls, Konami or whatever, they're like, oh shit. They don't care too much about like copyright infringement with individual artists, I would say, because there have been cases before AI with that. But yeah, with other companies, they are like a little bit more cautious, I would say. Alright. Time for some cloth sim in Blender. Woo. So, put that guy somewhere else. Boop. Join that. Let's get it, do something random, and I will put it into this scene here. Like a sculpture. Zip. This bad boy up here. Give it some subdivisions. More. Maybe not too much. Yeah, that's enough. Make it a cloth sim. Cloth. I really need to reinstall all my add-ons because the basic cloth simulation in Blender is absolutely awful. What kind of cloth do we take? What about some cotton? Put that up, give it some self-collision. That can be a little bit lower. 1 point distance 0.003. Here, let's put the friction and stickiness up. And that should hopefully, let's save it first, not break Blender. Yay! Oh god, no. The fuck? Shit. Ah? Ooh. Cloth sim. Blender. What is going on? What is that shit? Okay, I think it might be this bad boy. Let's give it some more room to breathe. Okay. Maybe not so much stickiness, not so much friction. I am so bad at cloth sim. It's terrible. Jesus Christ. I really need to reinstall this add-on. Let me quickly see if I can find it anywhere. How was that called? Oh my god. Assets. Clove library. Oh, my battery is about to run out. Where is it? There it is. How was that called again? Let me quickly Google that. Blender Clove Sim add-on. Simply Clove. Simply Clove. I should have that somewhere. Why don't I have that? Where do I have that? Simply Clove, Simply Clove, Simply Clove. I know I bought that. It was super expensive. Simply. Oh god damn it! Where did I buy that? Was it on the Blender Market? Email. Oh my god. .com. Okay, that is not the right password. Maybe this. That's the right one. Okay, did I buy something here? Was it here? Bam! I did buy it. Nice. Simply Clove Studio, cut and sew asset library. But this is not. Go to the only. No, this one. Which one is the correct one is the question. This one? Talking about AI, I've been playing around with Gemini to just do live chat and see what it feels like. Wasn't Gemini the Google thing that was built upon 4chan and Reddit? I'm not sure anymore. I haven't used Gemini yet. So I don't know. I feel like a boomer, but like this whole I was Bard, yeah. But this whole AI thing, it's going so past me. Like I see the discussions and I support like the lawsuits against like the copyright infringement and all that stuff, but I see this whole thing and I'm like, I don't care. I really don't want to use it. It's the only thing that I use from time to time is ChatGPT to like spell check my stuff, but I also don't want to ask it to write texts for me because it tends to also scrape data from artists and writers and lawyers and whatever. So the only thing I use it is like to correct my grammar, which I could probably also use other tools for, which are also AI based, but yeah. How do I install that add-on? Blender, how does it work? Why did they change that? They changed the way it works. Get extension add-ons. Simply cloth. Simply. How do I install that now? Install from disk. Downloads. Simply cloth studio. Install from disk. Oh. Oh. Hell yeah. Nice. It worked. Left behind in some sort of way. You know, I'm a little bit conflicted about that. On the one hand, yeah, it's true, if you don't like stay up to date with what's going on in creative industry, you will be left behind for sure. But I think AI was so confrontal and critical to begin with. It's not like the introduction of 3D tools or making tools like, I don't know, VFX stuff way more approachable. And if you then don't use that, you kind of get left behind, depending on what industry you're in. But with AI, I'm like, it tries to solve a problem that wasn't there in the beginning. And it introduced more issues. Like the whole, like, I don't think people realize how big of an issue it is for AI companies now that they infringed so many copyrights. It's like, no one cared about it when artists as us were screaming about, oh, AI is using copyright. But now big companies are actually opening up lawsuits against Midjourney, OpenAI, and whatever, because they stole their data. And if they succeed, they will shut down the whole shit show forever. You will have companies build their own AIs, but this will also take a long time and will for sure not give you the results that we saw now that AI use. And you already see like new AI tools popping up that are like getting worse and worse. They're not really pushing forward anymore because they can't scrape the data. They're forbidden to do that. So it's for sure interesting to dabble around in that, but I don't think it will fuck us up too much. In the long run. Short term, yes. Long run, I doubt it. So, Silk. Battery. But why is it doing that? I don't get it. And you just install a good tool and everything is fine. I love it. Look at that. Okay, it's not 100% perfect, but you get the idea. Whoa! What just happened? Oh, that's some spiky tablecloth. What the fuck? Whee! Jesus Christ. Oh man, holy crap. Come on. I want to have it more weirdly thrown onto that. Something like this. Whee! Nice. There we go. Give it some more wrinkles. Can I have some more wrinkles, please? I want to have some more wrinkles. Stiffness, shrink. Folds. There we go. All right. Beep boop. And no wrinkles. Why is there no wrinkles? 100 says a lot of wrinkles. Is it a material? Look at it chugging along with like 4 FPS. That'll do. Thickness. Whee! Jesus. A little bit more, come on. That. Uh-oh, what did I do? Where is the distance that I can... Sewing, I don't need sewing force. That's the thickness, maybe it's this one. Friction is fine, thickness inner, thickness outer. Okay. Dude, my poor MacBook is dying right now. It's like, oh god, the old cloth sim in Blender, why you do this to me? Oh, god damn. Alright, come on, you got it. And this looks good, come on. Boom. Yeah, I like that. Though, I need a bit too big. Just now looking at it. Should be more. By the way, where's my references? They're here. I don't know. Maybe I make it like this, more classic. It's chugging, it's chugging, it's chugging. We got it, go on. Oh, we also need self collision. Okay, we got it now. Now we got it. Now it will be good. Bam, bada bing, bam, boom. Look at that. Ooh! Come on, that looks like a really nice tablecloth. Ooh, I like that. So, how can I adjust and pin design? Oh, they changed some stuff here. Paint cloth. That was the wrong thing to do. Oh no, what did I do? How do I get back to the... oh, sculpt mode, object mode, okay. I first have to do this, and then I apply it, and then I can... I think. So it slaps around. Yeah, like this. Perfect. So, and now I'm like... Apply. Apply. Where do I apply that? Was it convert to mesh? Bake settings. No, help. Bake cache. Bake, yeah, okay. Why do I do that? Object, convert. Convert to mesh. Perfect. So, in theory, if I go here now, design, no. Design, paint cloth. Nice, there we have it. Now we have some really cool tools in here. I can drag that boy around. In theory, it's doing nothing. Is it doing anything? Strength? It's doing something, but I can't really see it. Maybe it needs to be more like... Ooh, ah, nope. Whee! Also not. Also not. Also not. Also not. Okay, never mind. It's doing this weird thing. Oh, I see why. Okay, I know. Because I gave it some thickness. Okay, so no thickness. Just struggling along with cloth sim, as you can see. It's always the same. But we have self-collision, that's fine. Stop it. That's fine. Object convert to mesh. Design. Wee-oo. What is that? Is that painting? What the fuck am I doing? This is all not working as I wanted to work. Makes me going crazy. I'm spending way too much time on that right now. Just saying. Just way too much time. Collision distance. Convert to mesh. All right, table one done. Wow, it took way too long. Like literally way too long. But now we have that figured out, so it's fine. Okay. Press Blender. Here. Copy modifiers. So nice. I can join these. Join. Add collision. Okay, jeez, that song. Bear with me, we're gonna do some magic now. Let's see if that will work. Convert to simply cloth. That did not work. Subdivide. Chip, chip, chip. Convert to simply cloth. Now it works. Oh boy. That also didn't work as I wanted to work, but we will get there. Silk. Thickness. Oh no, no thickness, but distance. Self-collision. Collision distance. We bumped that one up a little bit. Self-distance also a little bit. That's otherwise too brutal. Collision 4. Silk. Vertex shrink. That. Alright. Save. Throw it on there. What? What is going on? Why? Oh, Jesus, man. I tell you. That looks absolutely terrible. Why? It's because of this? Thickness outer? Thickness inner? Oh, I know why. Subdivide. And now we put some cloth on the table. Looks kind of funny. Also, is it just me or do they look way shorter than this one? Now we wait a little bit till they are settled down, then we apply the mesh. Yes. Settle down? Yes. Alright. Object, convert to mesh. Delete that. Can we unsubdivide that a little bit? Yes. Oh, you missed the whole action. You missed how I put cloth on them. You missed the magic. Are you actually an artist? Easy answer, no, we are not artists. We just pretend. There's a whole drama in YouTube art community? Wait. Are they talking about artists that put way too much focus on cinematography for the YouTube videos instead of conveying actual knowledge and skill? Which I, by the way, totally fine with. Do whatever feels fun for you. Don't listen to others, just do fun stuff. Whatever tickles your fun senses. Ooh. And sharing the business side is wrong, or? I mean, if the courses are fat and scam, of course, then it's problematic. But I'm not sure if I make myself popular with that statement, but I think too many artists, especially that are new in the scene, embrace way too much that old image of the starving artist. It's like making art. I use that from time to time, that saying, but art is not a fairy tale, it's a business, no matter how you approach it. Even if you're like selling your let's say artworks in galleries, like the full-blown artist thing, it's still a business. It's not like you're just like, oh, I draw something and get money for it. It is way more than that, but I don't know. It's just like nowadays, and also in the past, like it was never different, but you have to do more than just drawing to survive as an artist, and especially make a proper living as an artist. Like you can get through with just drawing, which is completely fine. If you're cool with that, that's good. But if you think long term, it doesn't work. It's like you have to have multiple income streams to actually survive. Oh, damn, it looks also like shit. Can I fix that somehow? I want to have it more. God damn it, I'm making it worse instead of better. And of course I tickled around too much with it now. Aw, oh, come on. Jesus. Oh, actually? See that? Ah, yeah, you see it. Just to like, I think to get back to the topic and also give an example. This year has been the worst year business-wise for me. Like, it's terrible. barely any client gigs, barely any commissions, barely anything. And I basically had struggled making any money. To be 100% transparent, I probably, this year I made minors. I paid to be a freelance artist. I didn't earn money. If I check like expenses with income. And that happened even though I have 3 different income streams. Imagine I would only focus on one thing. I would be completely cooked. Completely. Come on, that doesn't work. I think that sounds way more wow than it actually is. I mean, with income streams, I basically mean, okay, I work as a concept artist. This is one income stream. I do private art commissions. This is one income stream. It's still art. And selling prints and stuff. And even that barely got me through. And in your case, I would hold on tight to that job right now. I mean, you're doing the right thing. I'm also at the moment looking to get back into like some sort of side job. Like part-time design or anything that just helps to kind of like bridge the time till the industry feels better again. Because right now it's just too rough, man. I mean, like, I'm not like a big time earner with my stuff that I do. But even, I mean, friends of mine that I know that, like, they are well established, even they notice, like, this year has been rough. Yeah, it doesn't really help. But on the other hand, might sound counterintuitive, but these times right now are actually good times to start building different income streams, because usually if times are good, you're just focusing on doing your work. You're doing your client work and that's it, which is fine. You earn your money with it, but usually you don't find any time to build stuff on the side. That's why you also, most of the time, if there's like industry breakdown, because like how we have it right now with like all the companies laying off all the people, that usually leads to a lot of people also founding new companies, like small indie studios, because they A, got fed up with the system, and B, they now have the time and the pressure to do something about it, about the situation. And that's why you always see, like in times like these, indie studios popping up over time. I mean, this is what I also do right now with my buddy Stefan. We founded a little company on the side. True, this is my 4th income stream. I mean, it's not generating income now, but there's a publishing company. We just founded it. We'll have to see how that will develop in the future. But I think otherwise we would have not done that. If the pressure wouldn't have been there and we would have been like completely cooked with work right now, we wouldn't have probably touched that. Okay, I need just a simple chair. A simple chair. How do I do that? You know what, I do this chair. How is that? Is that an Eames chair? No. No. Oh. Coffee chair. How are they called again? My design teacher would probably scream at me now. I just can't remember. Coffee place chair. What are they called again? Not an Eames. I also notice that I'm getting slower and slower with what I'm doing here, which probably means that I soon have to grab something to eat. Brain fog. Let's do some coffee table thing like this. That looks fine to me. This one looks nice. Yeah, it's almost 1 PM already. Let's say I will quickly make the chair, and then this is the end of the stream after that. Alright, we need a cube. That can go somewhere else, I don't need that. A foggy day in the Netherlands, am I right? Let's see how big of a butt does this guy have. That looks fine to me. The Netherlands, yeah. Let's get this. Let's make that bigger. Cooking soul. I absolutely love cooking soul. Let's get this, and not this. Make it round. Beep, boop. Scale that in, put it up a little bit again. It's a tad too much otherwise. This. No, that doesn't work because I need to do this first. Nice. Okay, so we have this. Can I subdivide that? Please don't explode. Subdivide. Oh. Why isn't it working? Interesting. Why? Oh, because I broke the geometry already. I see. Ah, well, good enough. Do it like this, do it like this. Put that up. Make that a tad bigger. Linked selection. So oh. Give that a solidify because we love solidify. Maybe we don't. Even thickness. I really feel like eating a donut today. That is probably the most uncomfortable chair that I ever modeled. 100% sure. It looks absolutely terrible. Oh, I think I have to figure out some other chair later on, but for now it's fine. Set origin to geometry. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Oh, it is what it is. It's a chair. You can sit on it. It's design. It's an art. Oh god, it looks terrible. Oh, please don't judge me on that. Oh, jeez. Oh, that looks awful. It hurts. Oh. Well, well. Ooh, it gets better and better. No. Yeah, this. Oh man, that's really bad. Oh yeah, subdivision. Oh boy, no, no. Oh no, no. What is that? Wow, now it looks way better. Oh jeez. Perfection. Ah no, hey, we can use the mirror modifier because we love the mirror modifier. Apply. Nice. Oh, gives me the X. Jesus. Also, is it just me or does this look really, really long? I'm sorry. Ui. Wow. Best chair ever. Like, I get the design award for that thing. That's like the most ergonomic shit that I ever designed. 100% sure. Eesh. So let's see, can he sit down? Can that guy sit down on that one? Pose mode. Eh? Oh wait, I have to bend the knees like this. Eep. Oi. Look at that, how happy he looks in his mini chair. He looks absolutely happy in that chair. Look at that. Happy. Can perfectly put his buttocks on that. Yep, that's my art degree there. There you go. A really, really happy little dude. Sitting in his chair, wiggling his arms. Like, ay, 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 ay. Big belly, full of food. Wow. I mean, it's a chair. Oh, Jesus. That's just perfection, right? Can't be better than that. Oh god. Oh. Beep boop 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 boop. Wow wow wee wah. By the way, don't go to art school. It's a waste of money. Wait, why does it not have a cloth? Yeah, like this. Let's see. Oh my god. We are way too far away to judge from it, but... That looks absolutely fabulous. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I don't know. I don't know. Where is the cam? Looks great. There's the cam. So, if I am not mistaken, we have a little jump here. Save that. Main scene. Bad scene. So, we have this one. That is 240. 280. Plus 240. So that means when we're here, we have another jump to here. And from here to the end, we go through here and probably somewhere here, because there needs to be an outdoor scene also. So if I'm not mistaken, the camera runs slow, slow, slow. How does it look? It looks super frisky. Perfect. Then it makes like beep boop. That looks also kinda ish fine. Camera goes slowly. A little bit too slow. I have to fix that later on. But for now it's fine. And that makes beep boop. And then we have that one here. Coffee room. Sun. That does not look too shabby. How is it in the reference that I'm using? There's the light straight pumping in. Ooh, yeah, that's it. You only studied art for 1 year. Yeah. Was it like art or was it design? Was it art? What I'm always a little bit critical about studying art and design is that they make it appear that what they teach you is how it will be in real life. Which, from my experience, it isn't at all. Like, I studied design, and I would say 90% of the courses conveyed a completely wrong picture how the industry is in the end. Everything was super fancy, you could like completely wild. Most people that I started with, they do still design, but I mean, they do just some basic flyer stuff. Like, that's what design is most of the time, just doing stuff that needs to be designed, and not always the fancy looking cool shit. There are outliers, of course, but yeah. Real life experience, really important. And that's what I think why design and art should be like a dual type of studies, where you basically have the courses in university or whatever, but also have to work in a job and learn about how it is in real life. There's nothing wrong about doing some fancy stuff. That's completely fine, because we also need some fun, right? And this is also how we get better. But a little bit more real life experience for a lot of the things we do in university would be way smarter. Some cold light. Oh geez, no. That looks absolutely juicy. These folds, nice. I think also I want to try something different for the background. So the idea is that we will have, to kind of round it off what we're doing here right now, there will be like some flat ground here, like some sort of like street scene. Then there will be like some sort of railing, something like this. Let's make it quickly and dirty. Array, some distance. Yeah, that's fine. Give it some whoop. Something like this. That should do the trick. Put that up. Do it like this. 90. Zoop. We do some. Where are the tools? Some cutting here. Then this is like some kind of like pier. Yes, perfect. Then there will be some sort of, I don't know if it will be water or just something that has to be decided later on. All right. And then in the background, I want to have some buildings. And I was thinking if I should make that like in anime style. So we do have not 3D geometry, but like 2D planes just floating around. I think that would be dope. Let's use our handy tool of object transform, randomize transform, randomize rotation we don't do, randomize location, randomize transform, something like this. Yep, that looks good. Then we duplicate this. Transform it like this, move it around. Ah, shit. Wait. The hell is going on? That shouldn't be here. Move this to coffee room mockup. All right. Oh wow, we were. Oh, then we have this city that is basically floating upside down. This is gonna be interesting. Then we have a second light source. With this one, but I have to move it here. Make it insanely big. Oh, I hope that don't fucks with that scene. Oh, viewport. That doesn't work. Does that work? It doesn't. Why? I think I might have to work with the sunlight here, even though I don't want to. All right, then have a great day. Thank you so much for joining the stream, Ryan. And talk to you soon. Yes, we will do. Alright, just fix that shit. Oh hell yeah, that will be juicy. Sweet. Alright, this is where we'll end the stream. I need some food. And I need to do some other commission work. I just remembered that. Yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. And I'm a bit slow with that stuff, but either way, I hope you enjoyed it. And I will let you guys know when I do the next stream. And also the next video, I hope I will get around to do it soon. But there's plenty of material to be worked with, so there will be something. Alrighty. Thanks for tuning in and cheers!